Inspector General of Police Japheth Koome has accused the opposition of propaganda aimed at tainting the image of the police service by allegedly using bodies hired from morgue attendants as bodies of victims of police brutality during the demos. The IG has also defended police officers against claims of use of excessive force, saying everything they did was within the law.
And the information I have is they go to some of the mortuaries, compromise the workers there, people even who died of some illness, people who died maybe out of an accident or other causes. They take photographs of such bodies and blame on police. But we are not in the business of all the time responding to politicians. Ours is to discharge our mandate. That is maintaining law and order, protecting life and property. Wanasiasa serikali yao ni kuzungumza na kupiga mdomo. Wapiga mdomo. Sisi hatusiki na tutawajibu, lakini kazi yetu tutafanya. For the force we use is governed by the law and the service standing orders. So there's nothing we have done out of the ordinary, out of what is provided in law.
Fantastic. Kaka yangu, my brother. So I want to understand what you are trying to explain. Because you go explain tired today. So what you are trying to explain to us now is that protesters, when they were going for the protest, they branch Chumba cha Maiti, mortuary. Then they saw a couple of Maiti that said, oh, we need shillings to spend in the afterlife. So they now bribed those dead bodies, Maiti, with shillings. Say, accompany us to this protest we are going to against Ruto and the government. Accompany us. Oh, when you reach there, you will behave like dead body. You will lie on the ground. We don't know where bullets will come from, but just lie on the ground. The dead body now follow the protesters to the protest venue. Abi, that's what you are telling us. So when they reached the protest venue, as the protesters were protesting, the dead bodies did what dead bodies do. They lie down on the ground. Then the protesters snap the dead bodies and start posting it that it's police that killed the dead bodies. Because what is dead may never die. That is what your story.
Oh, mumu not too much. You think so you're wise? You are a mumu man.
Is it that common sense is not common in this our continent again? Or is this a joke? Sema Ukweli, tell me the truth. Tell me. You stood in front of microphone and thought of this story. That this is the story you want to tell people so they can believe you. And I'm starting to think that all over Africa, Bibini, they think the same way. Truth. Because this is exactly the same thing a Nigerian police officer will say. During the last answers that they killed people, they said nobody died. When we can clearly see blood and people dying, give a black man a weapon. And this is the result. My brother, let me now ask you, because I don't know who made you Inspector General of Police. Oh, you should be Boy Scout leader. Boy Scout. Let me ask you. So the bodies that were riddled with bullets, the bullet followed them come from mortuary. The bullet followed them come from mortuary. Number two, all the videos that they shot police using excessive force on protesters, that one too is guided by the law. So there is no riot acts in Africa. There is no riot police that know how to handle riots by using water cannon. When you see peaceful protesters, you open fire. That one is part of the law too. I always say we can blame Obroni for our problem all we want. We can blame racism and everything for our problem. But we, Bibini, we are the problem. We are the problems of ourselves. You give a black man small power. He sees himself as Hitler. Small power. You are just the IGP. See what you are doing. During the last EndSARS in Nigeria, people were sitting down. Police and army opened fire on them. Nobody threw stone. Nobody had weapons. They opened fire on them. They were holding the Nigerian flag. They killed people tired. Peaceful protesters. Then they started the denial. Even when foreign media showed that these people were killed on that day, they were still denying. They were denying. This is the kind of leaders we have in Africa who don't value the lives of their people. Because if they value our lives, they go abroad. They see what applies abroad. They see the life. They see the accountability. When leaders lack accountability, this is what happens. Because they fail to give account of their actions, this is what happens. Has any investigation been carried out? Any autopsy been carried out on those bodies found? Were there any autopsies carried out before you came to grant this interview? If this was in the West, this man, they will sack him. Or they will ask him to resign. But because there is no accountability in our continent, everybody does what they like. Because they know you cannot do them anything. We will come on TikTok, we will laugh over it. We will open our brown teeth, we will laugh. It's funny. It's funny to us. We come here. It's funny to us. They are destroying our past, present, and future. We are here on TikTok laughing because it's funny to us. We are being made a mockery of. We are here laughing. It's funny. Look at what somebody, a grown man, somebody with raw and hair on his raw, they put microphone on his mouth. Look at what he's saying. Look at what he's saying. Even if you don't fear man, won't you fear God? Look at story you are telling. Even a baby will not believe this your story. A baby will not believe this story. I'm sorry for Africa. Honestly, I'm sorry. Sorry. They hire dead body from mortuary. Mortuary stand up. Dead body, mighty stand up, follow them to protest, then lie them on the ground for them to snap the pictures. That is your story. After when you talk now, somebody will say, oh, first Tinubu, don't talk about Kenya, don't talk about Ghana, don't talk about Cameroon, don't talk about this, don't talk. We have a similar problem in Africa. You say we should not talk. We should not talk. Send me DM, send me this. Oh, leave Nigeria alone. First Tinubu, the old man. May the gods of Africa combine.
Chai.
Ebenese.
Chai.
Amadioha.
Chai.
Mmo.
Chai.
Songo.
Chai.
Asaseya.
Chai.
Mamiwata.
Chai.
Ogbakere.
Chai.
Combine forces to strike you with incurable madness.
Here is
I have
God.
gone. Hi! You! Where are you going? You have finished watching one. You have not watched the other videos. Oh yeah. You see this one here? This one is to watch my other videos. This one is to watch the last video I posted. And this one is to subscribe. Oh yeah, quickly. Don't go anywhere. You will die here on this channel.